So hey everybody, Q here. In this video I continue my endless search for my next motorcycle. So hey boys and girls, how's everybody doing? Q here. I am somewhere in North Carolina at the moment. And I'm on kind of what I would call a fool's errand because it's an errand without a purpose. I'm going up to Baker Motorsports in Fayetteville, North Carolina, about 100 miles each way to look at motorcycles, and that's a foolish error because this is still the motorcycle, the Kawasaki Versys X300. I love this thing. It's so comfortable. You know, I took an Airhawk and I took the cover off because I have this sheepskin. So I took the cover off this. I turned it backwards so the little side is to the back and the wide side's to the front. This is the most comfortable seating arrangement I've found yet. These super cheap little handguards that I got on Amazon. Yesterday I was riding in the pouring rain. My boots got absolutely soaked, but my hands were dry. You know, leather boots were soaked, leather gloves were dry. So, and that's all I want these for is wind and rain. I got my, windshield extender, I got my Madstad, and it's just a very quiet thing. I can push this way down and take the extender off if I'm doing off-road or it's really hot and I want some air, or I can put the extender on and put that up and have a very quiet ride. I've changed I just put in a new air filter. This morning I replaced the brake pads. I've of course lubricated the chain. I changed the oil a couple thousand miles ago. I'm about ready to do that again. Got my Route 1 bag. And then I have the shad bags, saddle bags, which are absolutely lovely quality. So man, I can just go on this thing. It's so comfortable. I'm sitting upright, wide handlebars, nice upright position, lots of leg room. I got my Mitas EO7 tires on there, which seem to perform just fine on the highway. Yeah, there's vibration, but it doesn't bother me. So, what the hell, man? If it doesn't bother me, I'm pretty good. So anyway, that's the story. Let's get on up to Baker and maybe I'll show you a couple of bikes up there that I'm not going to buy because I'm pretty happy with this bike right here. So yeah guys, just to pick up on yesterday's story where I left off, I did ride all the way up to Fayetteville, North Carolina yesterday. It's actually a pretty good dealership, Baker Motorsports, and they have a Multistrada 950 there, which I sat on, and one thing that struck me. First of all, it's a much bigger bike than this, obviously, but the other thing that was so strange is that the seating position of this is virtually identical to the Multistrada 950. Even though it's a much bigger bike, which is to say that they got the seating position of this Kawasaki X300 just perfectly right. I mean, it's just so good and comfortable. So I was very comfortable 2 hours up there and 2 hours home. They've listed $8,000 for the Multistrada 950. I think it's 2017 with 16,000 miles on it. So that's not, boy, I'll tell you, it's tempting. It's the white one. It's got the saddlebags. Strangely, no cruise control on those things. But gosh, what a gorgeous machine that is. So, I don't know. There could be a Multistrada in my future. But then, guys, I called Baker back and I said, so what do you charge for a used bike in the way of extra fees and so forth? And they want like an $800 setup fee and $300 documents fee, and then plus, you know, it's just every price I see on Cycle World, Cycle Trader, excuse me, I call these dealers up or I go talk to them, and they want to add $1,200 to $1,500 to the price in fees. And I had the same thing, you know. Well, then I called Coastal Indian down in Murrells Inlet, South Carolina, and they are the one dealer that doesn't charge these ridiculous extra fees. They don't charge freight or prep or any of this stuff. So I figured, great. So they have this beautiful Royal Enfield Interceptor 650, the Mark II version. And what that has is it has that chrome tank and with red and gold pinstriping, and it's got that beautiful Royal Enfield 650 twin engine. So I called them up and I said, you know, I'll go buy a new motorcycle. They have this thing listed at $6,700. So I'm thinking, you know, gosh, I paid $5,400 for my Versys just 6 months ago, and yeah, I've put, you know, 5,000 miles on it, so it's a little over 10,000 miles. But I told them I had the Kawasaki Versys X300. They say, oh yeah, come on down. So I get there and they come out and they're like, oh, we don't know about this bike, and oh, look at this, it's got a scratch here and a ding there, and I don't know. And so long story short, end of the day, they would only offer me $2,500 for my Versys. So that, you know, and the minimum, I was looking for $4,000. I would have taken $3,500. They're offering me $2,500. So there's the $1,000 markup. You know, it's, yeah, they don't have dealer prep or fees, but they're so lowballing me on my trade-in. It's still, you know, their $6,700 motorcycle, it's still just screwing me out of an extra $1,000, $1,500. And then the same thing with Redline, although in the other direction, they had a used bike. It was a Suzuki GSX FA, the 1250, so the fair version of the Bandit. Cool bike, you know, maybe that's what I want, sport tour. And I go look at the bike and it's kind of junky, but they only want $59.99 for it, $6,000. So I said, okay, what's the at-the-door price? Oh, $7,400 or something like that. Again, they've got these huge prep fees and document fees and processing fees and bend over and stick it up your butt fees, and it's crazy. So that's the market right now. These dealers, not only will they not come down from their listed price, but their listed price is in my view, phony. They actually want $1,500 more than the listed price. So, you know, in the case of Murrells Inlet and that beautiful Royal Enfield, which I would love, I've wanted a chrome tank Interceptor for years. I just said no, you know, I can't take this kind of a screwing anymore on this bike. So I went home and you know, I still have my Kawasaki Versys X300, and I still have my Kawasaki Vaquero, which is a big, powerful cruiser, and it's a gorgeous bike. So I think this year, 2022, man, I'm just looking to upgrade and improve my Versys. The chain's kind of shot, so I've ordered a new chain. I replaced the air filter. I did just put new tires on it, the Mitas EO7s, I think they are. You know, it's a great bike. I'm keeping it. And, you know, God help you if you're going to buy your first motorcycle in this market. You know, I would advise you to find something from a private seller, you know, who's selling a bike at a reasonable price, and the price they list, that's where they're going to start, and they probably come down a couple $100 from there. Because in my view, the dealers are insane. So that's the story, boys and girls. That's the update. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.